So after today's lesson, you will be able to explain how Mendeleev discovered the pattern that led to the periodic table, identify the data about elements found in the periodic table, and also explain how the periodic table is useful. So Mendeleev, he knew that some elements had similar chemical and physical properties. So he wrote each element's melting point, density, and color on an individual card. He also included the element's atomic mass. Now, the atomic mass, the atomic mass of an element is the average mass of all the isotopes of that element. Now, Mendeleev noticed that a pattern of properties appeared when he arranged the elements in order of increasing atomic mass. So he found that the properties repeated regularly. So Mendeleev, he created the first periodic table in 1869. Now, a periodic table is an arrangement of elements showing the repeating pattern of their properties. Now, as scientists discover new elements and learn more about atomic structure, the periodic table changed. Now, if we look at the periodic table and the information that is contained in this table, the periodic table includes the atomic number, chemical symbol, name, and atomic mass for each element. Again, the atomic number is found at the top in the right-hand corner. The chemical symbol is just below the atomic number and is one or more letters. For example, I know that hydrogen has the chemical symbol H. I know that nitrogen has the chemical symbol N. Atomic mass is the last piece of information, and it's the average atomic mass, which is AMU, representing that atomic mass unit. Now, how is this periodic table useful for us? Now, an element's properties can be predicted from its location in a periodic table. So the periodic table is arranged in rows called periods. Again, my rows go across. Metals are shown on the left side of the table, and non-metals are found on the right side of the table. So everything right now that I am highlighting, you should also be highlighting within your book. Now, the modern periodic table has 7 periods. And again, our periods are our rows, which form these 18 columns. So our columns go up and down, our periods go across. Now, the elements in the column form a group. So these groups are also known as families. Now, the groups are numbered from group 1 on the left side of the table to group 18 on the right side. So the elements in each group have similar characteristics. And I know this is a lot for you to highlight, but I need for you to highlight everything that I've just highlighted on this page. So once you've highlighted those things, I want to go back and I want to ask you a couple questions. So in what order did Mendeleev arrange the elements in his periodic table? I want you to discuss that with your group. I also want you to discuss how could Mendeleev predict the properties of elements that had not yet been discovered, thinking about those families, those periods, and those groups. I want you to also compare and contrast. So describe 2 differences between Mendeleev's periodic table and a modern periodic table. And if you look on page 84 and 85, that is a picture of the modern periodic table that we use today. And an atom of which element has 47 protons in its nucleus? When I talk about protons, I want you to remember that protons also is the atomic number. So go back, look in this periodic table, and I want you to find element 47. That's going to give you your answer to 47 protons, and I want your group to let me know exactly which atom is number 47 on that periodic table. Hopefully you found this lesson useful. Give me any feedback of ways that I can improve. This is my first one that I'm doing this way, but there will be many more that follow.